The Constitution provides for three arms of government in all states and at the federal level: the executive, legislature, and the judiciary. However, this is no longer the case in Osun State. For a couple of months, one of the tripods on which democracy stands and functions has been closed down. The judiciary has been shut down. A human rights activist, Ayo Ologun, describes the strike by the judiciary workers, which resulted in the closing down of the courts in Osun, as political. He appeals to the workers not to allow themselves to be used by politicians to destabilize the legal system in the state.
In the last 3 months, courts in Osun State have been under lock and key. And let me tell you the implication, which means that practically the rule of law has been suspended in the state. Because if you have three arms of government, the executive, led by the governor, is on seat, you have the legislature, led by the speaker, who is on seat, and then you have a judiciary that is not functional. The question would be, in a sane clime, if only we live in a sane clime, that means the arms of governance in Osun State is incomplete. You cannot have the judicial, you cannot have the legislature, the executive, and not judiciary. So ordinarily, a state of emergency should have been declared in Osun State for not allowing the three arms of government to function.
A litigation lawyer, Abdul Fatai Abdulsalam, says the judicial crisis is worrisome, noting that some people that need to receive justice are still being held at the correctional centers, waiting for the courts to reopen.
Hundreds, thousands of citizens of this state, citizens of Nigeria as we speak, are in prison. They are presently stuck in correctional centers, and there is no court to grant them bail. There is no court to grant them freedom. And we are talking of freedom and bail that are constitutional, that are constitutionally guaranteed. So when the Constitution of Nigeria guaranteed you freedom, guaranteed you a place to ventilate your grievance, guaranteed you a place to settle your dispute, and such place is locked up, what do we call that? That is a serious crisis.
Law enforcement work has also been paralyzed. The police laments that the continued closure of the courts in the state has affected their operations.
Then as for the courts not sitting, that's a wonderful question. And I hope you all know that the Osun State Police Command has nothing to do with that situation. Actually, we are feeling the brunt. We are. Because we have some suspects whose allegations are bordering on capital offenses. And you all know we have no powers to grant bail.
The State Commissioner for Information and Public Enlightenment, Mr. Kolapo Alimi, is optimistic the dispute will be resolved soon.
We have agreed on a tripartite agreement between the state governments, my lord, the chief judge, and the JUZUM, ably represented by their national president, on a tripartite agreement, wherein everybody will do his own bit. The agreement is being fine-tuned, and we believe the agreement will be signed. Immediately the agreement will be signed, I believe the strike should be called off.
How soon that will be remains to be seen.